Lighting case forward. Need something brighter.
Here. In the garage.
Yeah.
Does it help to have this one?
All right. Good evening, everybody. Friday night. We're gathered here to do the last affordable group break for 2020. And I should say the last mini break, since we're just doing some retail tonight. But I'm excited to have found some new retail for one. But yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit more than just just the mini break stuff. So we're going to, as you all know, we've got 2 free breaks that we're doing tonight. Both of them filled up pretty quick. I do appreciate the interest. So we've got 97 Pinnacle Express, which I featured a box of that back in June, if I'm not mistaken. And then I got this giant box, 48 packs of 92 Studio. So thank you guys for one, just for coming back each and every week. And we picked up several new people this week to the Facebook group. So a couple of them jumped in on the free stuff. But yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun tonight. We'll get some good stuff. Some interesting stuff, and have some fun while we're at it. So I think we're going to start off with, the baseball, and then we'll go to football and then come back to the baseball for the free breaks. Sound good with everybody? Good evening, Ben and Wade. Glad y'all can make it. So before we get started, I need y'all's help. I need you to remind me at the end of this video. I need y'all to remember to help me move the elf. If you're not familiar, this is the infamous elf on a shelf. And it's my turn to move this daggum thing. I'm going to put it over here beside me, hoping I don't forget to move this stupid thing. So help me, guys. Hey, good evening, Larry. Soul Machine Guy. All right, so I actually found this last week at a local Target. The reps, I should say, there were 2, where they're stocking the aisle. And this is one of the Targets where they keep them back in the, in the electronics department. And they were back there sorting. And I could tell the lady was kind of giving me the evil eye. Like, come on, dude, let me just do my job. And I kind of stood out of the way and waited until they were kind of done before I even went over to the department to kind of look around. Hey, good evening, Tom. I had to get a trash bag. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I kind of waited until the rep was finishing up before I wanted to go over there, and they had so much on the shelves. I could not believe it. And in retrospect, I do kind of wish I would have grabbed another couple boxes. We did a mini break earlier this year with regular Stadium Club. I did 4 blasters. And I kind of, in retrospect, wish I would have picked up more. But it's so frustrating going to retail not finding anything. And the way I finance everything, it's easier for me to purchase things online or when I can use my PayPal line of credit that I use for breaks. But I got 2 of these, so I'm excited about that. I've not opened any. I've not seen any on the shelves since I got this. So looking forward to this. So I got my little handy dandy list here of who claimed what. Get all my. I moved down to the dining room this evening just so I'd have a little bit more room since I've got so much that I'm going to be busting tonight. So if the sound's not as good or if the lighting's not as good, I do apologize. Garbage Pail Chrome, yes, I actually collated what little Chrome that I've purchased and got my want lists and my collection uploaded to the trading card database today. It's a fun set. Yeah, some of the Targets around here still have the cards at the front by the checkout. And then other ones have it back in the electronics department. But thankfully, they don't usually open the checkout by the cards. Now, Walmart, it's a completely different story. There are some Walmarts where you can't get to the cards if the checkout line is open, and that's super annoying. Feeling the garbage pail Chrome, I don't know what you would be molesting those packs for. I mean, there are inserts and stuff, but I mean, I don't think there's like any printing plates. Maybe there is. I don't know. This hobby has been turned upside down, and it's just hard. I guess that's why I'm so excited about non-sport stuff like wrestling and Garbage Pail Kids, because I can find those. They're still a lot of fun. Still love busting and junk wax and building sets, because new product is just, it's fun. But I mean, how many Chrome sets has Topps put out this year? Jeez. At least this makes sense. The Allen and Ginter Chrome doesn't make sense to me, though. What I've seen, it is beautiful. But there are so many darn parallels in here. I'm not even going to bother going off all the odds. Refractors are 1 and 2 packs, so we should see a couple of those, but who knows what else we'll get. So good luck, everybody. And my luck is starting off not too bad. Got a Marcell Ozuna for the Braves. Really, really hoping the Braves re-sign him. Nice cards. Beautiful. Next up, we have Jorge Soler. Oh, boom. Beam Team. Lou Bob. Nice. Chicago White Sox go to Andrew Rain. Not a bad way to start. Hey, good evening, Carrie. Yeah, don't worry about it. You can catch the replay, and of course, I'll do a recap post. Go enjoy your Ducks game. There we go. Yeah, sorry about the lighting. This is driving me crazy. Nice David Wright. James Karinchak for the Indians. And Eduardo Rodriguez for the Red Sox. If y'all will give me 1 second, I'm going to grab a lamp from my office. That should help with the lighting issue here. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, that's a little better. Oh, yeah. Now we can see them. Sorry about that, guys. So, first pack, off to a good start. All right, next up, Joey Gallo for the Rangers. Will Myers, San Diego. Xander Bogaerts for Boston. Jeff. Forgot how you say his last name for the Giants. Kyle Sager for the Mariners. And looks like we got a refractor of some sort. Kenta Maeda for the Twins. Oh, shoot. This is not my night. Next up, D. Gordon for the Mariners. Brandon Lowe, Tampa Bay. Got another Bean team. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Goes to Dan Horton. I'm sure he will be excited about that. Clayton Kershaw, the Dodgers. Jock Peterson for the Dodgers. And Cole Calhoun for Arizona. Yu Darvish for the Cubs leads off the next pack. Edwin Rios for the Dodgers. Got the Emperors of the Zone, Shane Bieber, the Indians, which I was not impressed with this insert in the base Stadium Club, but as a chrome refractor, it looks, sorry about that, it looks much better, looks much nicer. And we have Jonathan Hernandez for the Rangers, DJ LeMahieu for the Yankees, and a Starlin Marte for the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's exactly what Wade, who grabbed the Diamondbacks this time, was hoping we'd pull. Yeah, that's the kind of the attitude I have too, Ben. It's like if I find it and I'm remotely interested and I've got the money, I'll grab it. Grab it for myself or grab it for you guys. Next up, we have Josh Stallmont for the Royals. Luis Cervino for the Yankees. Oh, there's a nice card of the kid, Gary Carter. It's a flashback, Nomar Garciaparra for the Sox. Corey Kluber for the Rangers. And we have another refractor, Ryan McMahon for the Rockies. Yep, and Johnny got the Rockies. Some nice little bonus there for him. Hey, good evening, Chad. Glad you can make it. Next up for the White Sox, we have Tim Anderson, Tommy Pham, Padres, Sam Hilliard, Rockies, JD Martinez for the Red Sox, Dakota Hudson, Cardinals, and another refractor, Luke Voigt for the Yankees. So there you go, Hal, if you're still watching. And a nice refractor of Luke. Nice photo of Soto. Abraham Toro for the Astros. Another refractor, Jesus Aguilar with Miami. So that goes to Joseph, chapter 37 on Twitter. Just realized I had it labeled the Florida Marlins on my list and not the Miami Marlins. What I saw of Aguilar against the Braves earlier this year, I was impressed. We have hometown kid from my area, Corey Seager, Dodgers. Jose Iquerdi, the Astros, and Wilson Contreras for the Cubbies. I heard the Chicago might be letting him walk or open to trading him or whatever his status is, and I heard the Braves were interested maybe reuniting him with his brother in Atlanta. So see how that goes. Next up, we got Tyrone Taylor for the Brewers. Got Kyle Hendricks for the Cubs. Ooh, I've not seen this image before. It's a nice one of Big Hurt. Zach Wheeler, Phillies. Josh Bell, Pittsburgh. And Trevor Story refractor for Colorado. That's two for the Rockies tonight. I know I did not see your question, Hal, but yes, you are right. Dan Horton is vroomed on TCDB. That's where I met him initially. We did some trading through there, and I invited him over to the group. All right, so we have the two of these exclusive base parallel packs. I don't know what these look like. So we're going to find out together. Oh, okay, so they're kind of like, like an atomic refractor? Aroldis Chapman. Pretty nice looking. Zach Gallion. Chris Sale, Boston, and back-to-back Boston players, Roger Clemens. So those are actually nicer than I thought, or nicer than I figured they would look. Al Kaline, the Tigers. Rangal Ravello, Cardinals. Oh man, another Chris Sale and a Max Scherzer. So not too bad. Got a lot of rookies. Several refractors. Aguilar, Voit, Story, McMahon, Maeda. And then we had Emperors of the Zone Bieber, Beam Team Harper, and probably the highlight of those two blasters, Luis Robert. Yeah, pulling a Randy would have been nice. Say hello to my kitty. Psst, psst. I got an extra viewer tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the Rookie and Stars. And as you know, this one was randomized. And we had several trades go down. And I believe I got everything documented correctly. But we're going to go down the list real quick. And if anybody, if I missed a trade or something, definitely call it out to me. Let me know. But Joey Negro ended up with the Rams and Panthers. Ben Morris has the Steelers and then traded with Ben Martin for the Lions. Kerry Biggs traded with Robert Mitchell for the Chargers, traded with John Donovan for the Eagles. Denny has the Saints and Bengals. AJ, the Lost Collector, has the Cardinals, Ravens, and Patriots. Hal, you have the Browns, Raiders, Chiefs, 49ers, and Bears. Wade, you have the Vikings and Packers. Johnny has the Texans and Bills and traded with Kerry for the Jets. Ben Martin, you traded with Ben Morrison for the Washington football team. Ken Kinsley has the Seahawks, Colts, and Cowboys. Robert Mitchell traded with Kerry for the Dolphins. Also has the Falcons, the Giants, the Broncos, and the Jaguars. And Trevor has the Buccaneers and Titans. So we'll do the hanger box first. 60 cards, 3 purple parallels that are exclusive to these. There was a lot of this product hanging on the shelf. but I don't think it stayed there very long. So there's our big old fat pack, empty box. So here we go. First card, Marlon Mack for the Colts. Kyler Murray, Cardinals. Josh Jacobs, Raiders. Devin Singletary, Bills. Allen Robinson, Bears. Chris Godwin, Buccaneers. Tyreek Hill, Chiefs. DJ Metcalf, Seahawks. Gardner Minshew, Jaguars. Larry Fitzgerald, Cardinals. Austin Eckler, Chargers. Devontae Parker, Dolphins. Khalil Mack, Bears. Myles Garrett, Browns. DJ Moore for the Panthers. Bobby Wagner, Seahawks. Joey Bosa, Chargers. Julian Edelman, Patriots. Kenny Golladay, Lions. Juju Smith-Schuster, Steelers. Alvin Kamara, Saints. Derrick Henry, Titans. Jimmy Garoppolo, 49ers. Cameron Jordan, Saints. Cortland Sutton, Broncos. Aaron Jones for the Packers. Deshaun Watson, Texans. Tom Brady for the Buccaneers. Von Miller, Broncos. Nick Bosa, 49ers. Carson, Eagles. Lamar Jackson, Ravens. Adam Thielen, Vikings. Aaron Donald, Rams. All right, here's our purple parallels. We have Saquon Barkley for the Giants. Jamison Crowder for the Jets. And Albert that guy for the Dolphins or Broncos. What am I saying? All right, then we got this chrome Dak Prescott, Great American Heroes. Pretty nice looking card. We have a red foil DeMarcus Lawrence, action packed. Probably a subset, I'm guessing. Josh Allen, Ticketmasters. Baker Mayfield, standing ovations for the Browns. All these have red foil. I don't know if that's normal or not. Aaron Jones, touchdown club for the Packers. Rookie Rush, Jake Fromm, Bills. Leighton Vander Esch, Cowboys. There we go, Joe Burrow. Rookie and Stars Ticketmaster. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, happy Merry Christmas to you as well. Glad you could stop by. So there we go. Who was it that got the Bengals? Denny Wagner. He always gets the good stuff. There we go. Nice base card. Rookie of Mr. Burrow. So I'm guessing the rookies are loaded at the back of the pack. So we got CeeDee Lamb, Cowboys, KJ Osborne, Vikings. I was waiting for you to say that, Ben. Josh Ooch for or whatever his name, for the Patriots. DJ Dallas, Seahawks. Darton Evans, Titans. Desmond Patman, Colts. Van Jefferson, Rams. Noah Iguanucci, Dolphins. Kenneth Murray, Chargers. Justin Herbert, Chargers. Caught some of the game last night. Kid looks pretty good, I do have to say. So that goes to Kerry Biggs, but he's off watching his Oregon Ducks play tonight. James Proch, Ravens. Henry Ruggs III for the Raiders. Isaiah Simmons, Cardinals. It's a good one. Willie Gay Jr., Chiefs. And Steven Montez for the Washington football team. And that's just the hanger box. So we've got the blaster still. And it says you'll find 2 blaster exclusive red parallels on average and 1 memorabilia card per box on average. Hal says he pulled a gold parallel from a Walgreens box of Justin Herbert. Yeah, I stopped by Walgreens to look for a WWE figure for my daughter for Christmas, and that was exclusive to Walgreens, and they had 3 packs of the new basketball contenders. That's the first time I've seen anything other than those repacks. Well, Pokemon, but as far as sports cards go, that's the first time I've seen any packs. I grabbed those, hoping to get a LaMelo Ball, but no such luck. Did get an auto of some no-name player from Xavier, I think. Empty box. All right, next up, Sam Darnold for the Jets. Aaron Jones, Packers. Deshaun Watson, Texans. Tom Brady for the Bucks. Von Miller, Broncos. I swear this correlation is the same in that other pack. Nick Bosa, 49ers. Carson Wentz, Eagles. Khalil Mack. Here's a red Justin Herbert. So now we got the parallel and the regular. Lord, who knows what's going to be high dollared anymore. And the final card, Darrell or Darrell Taylor for the Seahawks. Lamar Jackson, Ravens. Adam Thielen, Vikings. Aaron Donald, Rams. Amari Cooper, Cowboys. Stephon Gilmore, Patriots. Devontae Adams for the Packers. TJ Watt, Steelers. There's a Ticketmasters, Russell Wilson. Standing ovations, Kenyon Drake for the Cardinals. And a James Morgan for the Jets. Cameron Jordan, Saints. Cortland Sutton, Broncos. Deebo Samuel, 49ers. Saquon Barkley, Giants. Jamison Crowder, Jets. Ryan Tannehill, Titans. Cooper Kupp, the Rams. Von Miller, Broncos. Keyshawn Vaughn for the Bucks. And we do have our hit, so I'm just going to set that right there, and we will come back to that. Dak Prescott, Cowboys. Cam Newton, Patriots. That looks so odd for me. Aaron Rodgers, Packers. James Conner, Steelers. Michael Thomas, Saints. Drew Lock for the Broncos. George Kittle, 49ers. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, rookie rush. Got something shiny underneath it. Let's leave this one up. Tommy Stevens for the Saints. And, ooh, very nice. Crusade, Brett Favre. Now that's a nice looking insert. I always did enjoy the Crusade cards from the past. And this one goes to Wade. Nice. Very nice card. Well, looks like 3 packs left. Tops last year doing football was early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. I know Russell Wilson's rookie year. That was the last set that they did. I can't remember. That was the last set that I put together. And I recently as in, I think it was 2020, maybe it was late last year, I traded it to a fellow collector on Twitter. I traded the whole set for a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I couldn't remember when they went out. Robert says before 2014 or 15. That does sound right because I remember that Tops of Valor was one of the last football sets that they did. All right, let's get on with it. Daniel Jones for the Giants. Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers. Josh Allen, Jaguars. Jared Goff, Rams. Joey Bosa, Chargers. Julian Edelman, Patriots. Kenny Golladay, Lions. Patrick Peterson, Cardinals. Derrick Henry for the Titans. And a Denzel Mims for the Jets. Hey, good evening, Danny. Juju Smith-Schuster, Steelers. Alvin Kamara, Saints. Derrick Henry, Titans. Jimmy Garoppolo, 49ers. Nick Chubb, Browns. Teddy Bridgewater, Panthers. DJ Chark Jr., Jaguars. Standing O, Justin Tucker for the Ravens. Gardner Minshew for the Jaguars. And a Damon Arnett for the Raiders. Your Amish buggy was slow tonight, huh? Chandler Jones, Cardinals. Keenan Allen, Chargers. Xavier Howard, Dolphins. Matthew Stafford for the Lions. Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers. Drew Brees, Saints. A.J. Brown, Titans. Touchdown Club, Lamar Jackson. J.K. Dobbins, rookie rush. And a Derek Brown for the Panthers. I'm going to have to hit up Joey and see if I can send him some Dodgers or something for these Panther cards. All right, so let's go back to the pack that we had our hit in. And we'll flip it upside down because I believe that's where it is. And here we go. Michael Thomas for the Saints. Just a little piece of black jersey there. Not numbered, but nice looking design. And the Saints go to Denny. So just in time, Denny. Might have to get my thicker sleeves. Yeah, I'll get a thicker sleeve for this one. But not a bad couple hanger box and whatnot. That Brett Favre Crusade, Clyde Edwards-Helaire red parallel rookie. Then we got the two Justin Herberts. And then got the Ticketmasters Joe Burrow rookie. So pretty good. I like this product. Again, I probably should have bought more. So that completes the mini break portion of this. So hopefully everybody got something that they were hoping for, or maybe something, a bonus card or player that you were not expecting. But we're going to keep going. And just kind of as a way of saying thank you for such a great year. I started these breaks back up in earlier this year before things got so crazy, and I really wasn't sure how long I could keep it going. But you guys have been really good. Had a lot of support this year, and we've picked up members as we've gone throughout the year. And hopefully some of the new guys that jumped on this week, joined the group, or found us on the blogger, that grabbed a team or two in these free breaks. Hopefully you guys will come back for some of the other stuff that I have planned for 2021, which I will announce as we go along. I will probably I'll probably take the next 2 weeks off, obviously with Christmas and then New Year's. New Year's Day is obviously coming up in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tonight, that's my anniversary. I'll be taking some time off for that, but we'll probably shoot to resume around January the 8th, which is the second Friday of the month. But of course, I will probably have something up after Christmas with what we have coming next. So I will continue to shop and find some fun stuff to do. I'll continue to look for some new stuff because new stuff is always fun to do. It's not always easy to find. But I had 3 boxes. These are retail boxes. But I had 3 boxes of this. I sold one of them off earlier this year. And then we did a box back in June. And that was pretty fun. So a set that I toyed with putting together myself, but ultimately I just decided I got enough that I'm already working on. So a new guy that I've been following on Twitter, and I cannot remember his handle off the top of my head. IMO cards or something. He just busted a box of Express for the first time, like in the last day or two, and he pulled a nice Griffey Far and Away insert. So, not sure what we'll get. The Swing for the Fences was an interactive game. Those are the player and the booster cards. So the booster cards are just points. So unless somebody really wants those, Tom has requested those. So if anybody wants one for whatever reason, let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to toss those over to Tom. But the player cards are 1 and 2 packs. Men of Summer is a foil parallel. Those are 1 and 7. Far and Away have an etched foil design, 1 and 19. And then Melting Pot, which are... Cat, get out of here. Jeez. Sorry about that. The Melting Pot cards are 1 and 288, so not sure what we'll see there. The metal works in the hobby box. You get a bronze one in each box. The silver and gold are redemptions, very high at 470 and 950 packs. But those are redemptions, which are long expired. Hey, good evening, Johnny. Did you miss anything good? Well, we got through the blasters. Had a Lou Bob beam team. And for your team, we got Trevor Story refractor and a Ryan McMahon refractor. And we got some nice Justin Herbert rookies and a Joe Burrow from the Rookie and Stars. All right, so we've got like 24 packs, and then the next box of Studio has 48. We'll be here all night if we go card by card. So these, I'm just going to kind of hit the highlights, kind of shuffle through these a little bit quicker. If that disappoints you, I'm sorry. Normally I would go card by card. That's usually what I do. But for brevity's sake, we'll go a little bit quicker. But just if you're not familiar, there's your base design. All the cards are horizontal orientation. And then the backs have their traditional vertical orientation. So nice set. I enjoy it. So we'll go card by card for this first pack, and then we'll take it up. Hal says take time with the Braves. Jeff Cirillo for the Brewers. Todd Walker. The Twins. There you go, Hal. Andrew Jones. These are just barely sticking together. They don't stick together enough to be annoying. Brian Jordan, Cardinals. Gary Sheffield, Mariners. Fish. And we already got a minute summer. Bobby Abreu for the Rangers for the Astros. And I'm just screwing up my teams tonight. There's one of the, that's the booster cards look like, the swing for the fences. Our Gilkey Mets and the Jason Kendall Pirates. All right. A little flex of the pack. This is a good horizontal set to build, Ben. The boxes are cheap. It's a pretty cool set. Good checklist. Nice parallel. Inserts are good. They're just hard to pull. All right, there's a Paul Molitor. John Wetland. Here's our first swing for the fences, Tim Salmon. And these are on really thin cardboard because, like I said, it was an interactive game that you played. So McGuire. I think this was meant to be a entry-level product, probably aimed at kids, but I think it was a one and done. There's a Tino Martinez. Edgar Martinez. It's a checklist featuring Greg Maddux for Mr. Hal. David Justice, the Indians, Galarraga, Garcia Parra. She got Javi Lopez, Braves. Larry Walker. Jermaine Dye. Mike Lieberthal, swing for the fences. Move on. Pretty good pack. Yeah, I set the Braves out on this one, Hal, because I'm pretty. I've got the base set, but last time I set the Braves out was the Topps high definition box, and we pulled a super nice low serial and number parallel of Andrew Jones. So watch, we'll pull something good again. Scott Rowland, Tim Salmon, Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens checklist. There's a Bichette. Got a ton of Ernie Young last week. Bobby Bowe for the Fish. Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. Conan, Gonzalez, Dante Bichette, swing for the fences. You need that one, Johnny? Caminiti, Mondesi, and Nagy. Yeah, I forgot about the Pinnacle Performers. But yeah, I think you're right. I think this set kind of morphed into that. Erstad, Pud Rodriguez, another Pud Rodriguez, David Cone, Buhner, Deki Arabu, Tony Clark, Jose Cruz Jr., Rondell White, Wade Boggs, Paul O'Neill, Cecil Fielder. There you go, Hal. Men of Summer parallel of Ryan Klesko. See, I told you we'd pull something for the Braves when I don't keep them. Jim Tomei, swing for the fences. There's a Ronnie Gant. Mike Piazza, Omar Vizcael. Hal says he started collecting the Yankees in '78. Collects Braves because that's who you pull for. All right, this pack starts off with a Griffey. Tim Bailey, I believe, has the Mariners in this break. And Jeter. Goes to Joseph. Renteria. Will the Thrill Clark. Well, I didn't start collecting until 1990. I had a friend get me into collecting, and in '90 the Braves were not very good. but geographically, it was one of the closest teams to where I grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina. And that was my grandfather's team. So that kind of became my team, something that we went to some games together with my dad. There's a Ryan Sandberg, Andy Pettit, Ray Durham, the Andrew Jones, Jason Kendall, but growing up, we got the Superstation, so I could watch Cub games growing up. Got Greg Maddox for you, Hal. Marquise Grissom, Sheffield. Swing for the fences, Dave Nielsen. The Brewers. So Big Mac. Mariano Rivera. I think the first packs that I ever opened were from a flea market. We had spent the weekend up in somewhere in Tennessee. Maybe it was the North Carolina Mountains. I can't remember. But we stopped at a flea market on the way home, and the friend that I had taken with me somehow convinced me to buy a couple packs of 1990 Topps and Donruss. Jason Dixon, Men of Summer for the Angels. Swing for the fences, Javi Lopez. And I collected pretty hardcore through high school. Kind of fell out of collecting after 95 when I graduated high school. Didn't really come back to it. Kind of on and off for a year or two, but didn't really come back until my first daughter was born in 2009. And I started up my blog shortly thereafter and been contributing to that ever since. Spezio, Walker, Jermaine Dye, Randy Johnson, Ken Hill, and move on. Tino, Dave Justice, Calraga, swing for the fences, Derek Bell, another Bichette, Caminiti, these are the swing for the fences booster points. which it was some kind of game. I never really paid much attention. This says the goal was to match either the 97 AL home run champion or the NL home run champion with the final number of home runs that the player hit. So I think you had to get one of the player cards, like this Derek Bell, and then I guess you collected the points to like equal the number of home runs they hit. So I never opened this when it was new, so never really paid a whole lot of attention to the game. Garcia Parra, Scott Rowland, Tim Salmon, Conine, Gonzalez, Cone. Ronnie Gant. Yeah, I'm not sure what you won if you matched it all correctly. First 1,000 to send your winning cards receive an autographed Andrew Jones upgraded Swing for the Fences card, which I've seen that card on eBay. The remaining winners win a 10-card pack of random upgraded Swing for the Fences card. All winners will be entered into a drawing for a trip to the 98 Pinnacle All-Star Fan Fest in Denver. That's one. They had one of those, and then 5 people won a box of all Pinnacle Brands baseball hobby for 1 year. Huh. Some decent prizes. Frank Thomas, Buhner, Arabu, Boggs, Swing for the Fences, Bobby Bowe, Piazza, Vizcael, ever since Pinnacle launched in, is it 92? 92, I believe, or 91. It quickly became one of my favorite brands. Pudge, Paul O'Neill, Fielder, Joe Carter, Mike Piazza, Todd Hundley. So that's the first half of the box. So hopefully hiding in the second half, we'll at least get one of those far and away inserts. I think the last box I opened of this, we had 2. So Bernie Williams, Greg Vaughn, Roberto Alomar, Brady Anderson, Andy Benez, Craig Biggio, yeah, the Andrew Jones was an autograph card you could win. It was a souped up version of these Swing for the Fences. I think they're printed on thicker card stock. I think the logo is gold foil, but you should be able to find it on eBay pretty easy. So Nomo, Mark Grace, Chipper, Frank Thomas. Ooh, nice. John Wetland. Men of Summer parallel. Got a PC of John Wetland. The Mike Piazza Swing for the Fences. Billy Wagner. Oh yeah, I love Score back at, oh man. I think I've told the story before, but you know, so I started collecting in '90, and my baseball offerings were limited to Topps and Donruss. '91, I started to branch out a little bit, and I mean, heck, I loved '91 Fleer when it came out. Another Jeter. And I still do. I got a couple boxes upstairs to open. Kenny Lofton for the Braves. But I loved '91 Score. I love the fact that the set was so huge. It was John Smoltz. I loved the Dream Team black and white cards. I loved all the little subsets that they had. I was totally enamored by '91 Score. And every Christmas when I was in my teen years, our church youth group, we went up to Gatlinburg, Tennessee for a youth conference I think it was called Christmas Adventure. And I remember there being a card shop there on the main stretch in Gatlinburg where all the shops and everything was. And that year, '91, I could not wait to go to the shop after I got into cards. It was a Vinny Castilla, Pettit, Andrew, Gary Sheffield, Todd Hundley, Swing for the Fences, another Maddox checklist, Clemens, and a buddy of mine, we split the cost of a box of '91 Score. And I remember going back to the hotel room and we just alternated packs, opening them. And that was such a fun time. That was such a blast. Jim Tomei, Tino, Sandberg. And from there on, Score also was a favorite of mine. It was a little bit easier to find because I could find that at drugstores and stuff like that. Because I didn't really have a hobby shop for many years to go to. '92 Score was another favorite of mine. I actually just got a Series 2 box not that long ago. I don't know, probably end up building '92. I might do '91. It's a Sheffield Swing for the Fences. I've got a box of Series 1 and 2 for both '91 and '92 Score. And of course, '93 you can't touch because of Jeter. Another Lopez, Javi Lopez, Larry Walker, Will Clark, Messina, Maddox. I do not know what song Chipper walked out to. You'll have to tell us, Hal. Swing for the Fences, Galarraga. Followed by an EY, a Bobby Bow, and a Kevin Apier. Yeah, a box of cards. Opening a whole box of cards was definitely a treat. I didn't get that chance very often. Probably the first full box, another Griffey. I think probably the first full box of cards I opened outside of, well, like I said, the 91 score I had to share. Nice. There's a Men of Summer, Gary Sheffield. I think the first full box I got to open on my own was 92 Topps. If I'm not mistaken, I had to do a bunch of yard work at my aunt's house in order to get the money to buy the box. And I could not wait to get a Topps Gold card. And I hit one in the box because, back then they were not 1-in-1. They weren't, 1-in-1 packs. They were pretty much a box hit. And my Topps Gold card from my 92 Topps was the Houston Astros manager, Art Howell. And I still remember, nice crown dog. I can still remember the disappointment pulling a Topps Gold manager card. Chipper walked out the crazy train. I do remember that. I'm just mentally not very sharp tonight. The Nomar, Buhner, Arabu. Caminiti. Well, at least your first 92 Topps Gold was better than mine, Johnny. Pudge, Rondell White, Renteria. Oh, here we go. There's a far and away. Frank Big Hurt Thomas. I like these cards. These are nice looking. And the White Sox. Yep, Mr. Chad Pacey. So there you go, buddy. Vlad Guerrero, swing for the fences. Michael Tucker for the Braves. And a Mondesi. Another Griffey. That's our third one. So Manny. Uh-oh. Oh, man. We got a Griffey Men of Summer parallel. Mr. Tim Bailey. Man, I should have kept this box for myself. I've had this box of Express for almost a year. Well, a little over a year. I remember I found a 3-box lot around Halloween last year. So Randy Johnson, Vinny Castilla, Swing for the Fences, Tommy Glavine, Barry Bonds, and an A-Rod. Your video rental store had packs of cards. That's cool. You get yelled at for pack searching, looking through the yellow and white plastic pack. It's a Griffey Peak Performer. Canseco, followed by McGuire. Oh, come on. Tony Gwynn. Dean Palmer, Garrett Anderson, Ray Ordonez, Jeff Bagwell. So your Mondesi, your Swing for the Fences, Will Clark, Messina, Slammin' Sammy. 2 packs. Ben said he's opening a pack of 91 Studio. Yeah, I've got a 91 Studio as well, but I like 91 Studio. I will probably try to build that set. There's a Ripken. But I'm not a huge fan of 92 Studio. At least I didn't think I was. Once I get the cards in hand, I might think otherwise. Fred McGriff. Barry Larkin. Larry Walker. Todd Hollingsworth. What box, Morris, what Pokemon box did you get your kids? Is it the Vivid Voltage, or is it an older set? Barry Bonds, Swing for the Fences. Alrighty. So only one far and away insert this time around. But it's a good one. Frank Thomas. And then our Men of Summer. Got a nice Griffey. Sheffield, John Wetland, Jason Dixon, Ryan Klesko, and a Bobby Abreu. I opened a booster pack of the Vivid Voltage the other day, and I think I got a really good one. I'm not up to date on the card game. But it's one of those, I think it's the character from Sword and Shield, the sword one. And I think it's a holofoil or something. I don't know. I know it's not a base card. All right. This is a big old freaking box. And probably the best thing out of this are the heritage inserts. So we have 48 packs of these. Yep, and new for 92 was the Heritage Series. Foil Stamp Heritage Series, cards and packages of Studio by Leaf, randomly inserted, classic portraits of today's superstars wearing vintage uniforms of their current teams. Our first card's a checklist. The Reds. But there is your base design. I wasn't crazy about this design. I guess in hand it's not quite as bad. It's got the normal kind of bios and information that you normally see on the back of Studio. But yeah, not as bad as I thought. Jim Abbott. There's the Hawk. Mark Lemke. Never a bad day when you pull a Lemke. Oh, there's the kid. Juan Gonzalez. Pedro. The other Pedro. I am 43. Feel like 63 some days. Reardon, Deion Sanders, Dante Bichette, Vince Coleman, Rod Carew, checklist, Mr. Rob Dibble, the Wizard, Derek Bell, Sheffield rocking his flat top. Pudge. Man, look at that young Bicho. Kevin Moss. People were going to retire on Kevin Moss cards. Greg Vaughn, Eddie Murray, Billy Williams checklist. Joe Girardi, Dykstra. We had a general store in the neighborhood where I grew up that ended up being a land. After it went out of business, it was marked as a historic landmark. And I think I remember buying a couple packs of cards from there back in the day. Deion Sanders, Eddie Murray, Billy Williams, Frank Viola, Andy Benez, Jay Buhner, Julio Franco. Jack Morris, Lee Smith. Dude, that's like the third Avery already. Alomar Jr., Bagwell, Todd Zeal. Darren Dalton, Roberto Kelly, Drayback. Here's our first heritage, Carlton Fisk. Yeah, stuff like this, man, that really stood out in 92. Mike Messina, Baerga, Caminiti, Fielder, Eric Davis. Good little pack. Vince Light, Greg Jeffries, Marquise Grissom, John Olerud, Sutcliffe, Vaughn. I think it's interesting how we all can recall, stuff like this, where we bought cards from when we were younger, what we got, stuff like that. When, at least speaking for myself, I can't remember what I did 4 hours ago sometimes. Eric Karros, Matt Williams, Tim Wallach, Robin Yount, another Eddie Murray. There we go. Pat Mahomes. His favorite singer is Ice Cube. His favorite actress is Julia Roberts. Favorite movie, Which Way Is Up? His closest friend was Willie Banks. Would like to meet Julia Roberts. That's probably one of the most Hershiser. That's probably one of the things I enjoy the most with some of these older cards is just reading the back. Especially on cards like this where it's not, loaded down with stats. It just has some other interesting info. Fred McGriff. Tony Gwynn. Oh, that's a cool one of Randy Johnson. Look at those broken bats he's holding. That's pretty sweet. Will Clark. I don't know. This set's starting to grow on me now. I don't know. I might regret giving this box up for free, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Here's your title card. Hopefully you guys, enjoy some of this old stuff from time to time. Mr. Strawberry. Sid Breen. I still get a lot of enjoyment opening old products like this. But I don't always want to grab them for breaks because I figured a lot of people already have this stuff. Dwight Gooden. But you guys did not sleep on a free break. Y'all filled both of these boxes up pretty quick, and I appreciate it. John Mattingly. Doing these breaks on Friday night has been a nice. It's given me something to look forward to because it's not been the funnest of years, for sure. Sammy Sosa. Frank Thomas. McGriff. Another Heritage Series. Will Clark. So it's been hosting these on Fridays has been giving me something to look forward to each and every week. Marcus Ventura, Larkin. It's Start a new stack here. Another Griffey. Juan Gonzalez. Alan Trammell. Karras. Jeffries. Grissom. I believe this box actually came. This was one of the boxes I bought from a guy up in. Met him in the parking lot of the mall, and in his trunk he had a bunch of sealed junk wax. And I grabbed multiple boxes of like 91 and 92 Fleer Ultra, 91 Studio, 92 Studio. Trying to think of some of the other boxes I bought from that guy. I got them all for super, super cheap. I think I had like 91 and 92 Fleer football, which I only bought because they were cheap. But he had some, I want to say 91, 92 or whatever, 92, 93 Stadium Club basketball. I regret not buying those. Those would have been fun just to open. But now, the way the hobby's become, you can't find deals like that anymore. And if you do, everybody thinks they're sitting on a gold mine once again, and they want way too much money. It's a Canseco, Griffey, Ruben Sierra, Ronnie Gant, Mark Grace, Sheffield, Harold Reynolds. Finley, Paul O'Neill, Heritage Series Canseco, Abbott, Dawson, yeah, I hope the bubble bursts at some point and we can kind of get back to some sense of normalcy within the hobby. I love the fact that it's brought back people that collected in their youth. Wally Joyner, Lou Whitaker, Strawberry, but it's got to be frustrating for people that are new to the hobby or returning to the hobby after a long hiatus to not be able to find stuff on shelves. Sammy, Frank, another Pat Mahomes rookie. We can all retire. Wade Boggs. Dave Winfield. Larry Walker. Doc Gooden. Riho flexing his muscle. I believe it's 93 Studio. It was a big change from 92. They had some really nice things. I was going to feature a box of that, but when I went back to this place that I blogged about on my blog, the Denny Martinez. Yeah, when I went back, they had sold out of the 93 Studio boxes. So I just have the one that I'm planning on keeping for myself. But we may see some studios show back up in a future break next year. Some later years of it. Mr. Bonds, Mr. Canseco. Hey, good evening, Brett. I saw you commented earlier. Jeffries, Grissom, Kelly, Drabeck. Tettleton, Sosha. You ever going to bring back your blog, Johnny? Bobby Bowe, Aguilera, Mitch Williams, Joe Carter, Greg Olson for the Braves. I saw on Twitter, he goes by Offy or something like that, OFFY. He recently resurrected his blog. I think his last post up until like yesterday was 2012. I know, I feel like my blog has just turned into Pimpin' Breaks. I've got some ideas for posts. It's just finding the time to sit down and do them. Because honestly, between work and doing these and some of my other hobbies, hard to find the time. Sandberg, Walker, Pena, Von Hayes, Viola, Justice, Finley. Well, Johnny, if you've got some good ideas for posts, but you don't want to resurrect your blog for it to just fall to the wayside again, which I completely understand. It's nice knowing Ryan. If you want to do like a guest post on my blog, you're more than welcome to. Like Gary Carter. I don't think we've seen him tonight, or at least in this. Two Nolans in the same pack. Jeff Bagwell, Robin Yount, the trash bag is about to overflow here. So Big Mac, Tino, Gordon, Candiotti, so Wade Boggs, Heritage. I actually took all my want lists and everything off of my blog. I don't even, all my collections and stuff like that. I just moved everything over to trading card database. Made it a little bit easier to keep up and update stuff. Plus two, none of my blogs get the views that they used to. I put up I have a toy blog as well. And I've been putting up some new posts over there. And I mean, they're not even to like 35 hits. And I used to get over 500 a post. I blame YouTube for that. Delano DeShields, Molitor, Eric Davis, Tettleton, Mulholland. Look at that hair on Scott Erickson. It's like a helmet. Wow, that is super organized there, Johnny. I use Google Sheets to keep track of my various team collections and player collections. but it's just one checklist. But it's taken me a better part of this year to get my card collection like in real good order. Paul Dion, who has jumped in some of our breaks, Scribbled Ink, I think is his blog. We did a trading card database trade earlier this year, and I had it pulled and ready to send within a couple of hours of getting his request, and he was like, "Dang, how did you pull all those cards that fast?" It's taken me quite a while to get all my trade fodder organized and in monster boxes and everything set up, because it drives me nuts when I know I've got something but I can't put my hands on it. That drives me absolutely bonkers. And now that I've got my cards pretty much under control, my next task is to hit my comics, and that's going to be a long and arduous task. I already know that. But at least with COVID, I haven't gone to any shows this year. I shouldn't say that. I went to one little tiny show in my hometown here where I live, but I stayed for about maybe half an hour and left. It was a small show, and I was worried about crowds and being around people. But at least by not going to shows this year, I've not brought home stacks and stacks of books that I rifled through the 50-cent box. So I got some comic boxes to put together and some bags. And yes, hopefully once I get that all in order, I can stay on top of it. Because once you fall behind, oh boy, it just seems to snowball. I bet you everybody watching tonight that collects probably has a stack of cards on their desk or somewhere at home that needs to be cataloged or put away or put into sleeves and top loaders, whatever the case is. Oh, another Heritage. Ryan Sandberg. Ben Martin, did you have the Cubs in this break? I buried my list over here, so can't see it right now. All right, we are down to the final 3 packs. Finally. Man. I like these packs just kept multiplying. I noticed the other day on when I was messing around on Facebook that now you can like create a store on Facebook. I don't know if it's tied into their marketplace feature or not. But I'm going to add a store to my Facebook page for my blog, which that's where my Facebook group is tied to. But I may create a store and list just some inexpensive cards, newer cards, inserts, just some stuff that I haven't quite got around to putting on Trading Card Database, just to see if there's any interest. Some quarter, 50-cent, dollar cards, stuff like that. Another Ripken. Smoltzy. So yeah, if you are on Facebook, you can look up the page. You can search the pages just search cardboard collections, search the pages, and you'll see the page. You can like that, and whenever I have non-break related posts on my blog, I usually cross post those to the Facebook page. Sometimes I'll have other stuff there. And how fitting, the last card was a Brave. So there we go. We'll have a lot of duplicates for you guys, but if for some reason you don't want your dupes, if you want to try to keep your shipping down and just take one or two of each card or something, just reach out to me and let me know. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes into this video, but thank you guys. Thank you so much for making this so much fun, for making this something to look forward to on Friday nights. Yeah, I hope you guys come back next year. Like I said, I'm going to take the next couple of weeks off. I can use that time to, like I said, to take care of some other things that I need to do. But I will keep my eyes open for some good deals. And like I always say, if there's something that you're interested in, or if you find something that you think would make a fun break, shoot it over to me. If it's an eBay auction, so be it. If it's somewhere online, great. Like I said, I'm always looking for things, kind of out of the ordinary that maybe you guys don't have a lot of, or whatever. But yeah, thank you so much. For anybody that's watching still that is new, if you want to create a stack with me, and what I mean by that is let me hold on to your cards, I'll create a place in my boxes for you. And then whenever you are ready to have all your cards shipped, you just let me know, and I'll get you a shipping quote over to that. But anyhow, thanks, man. Thanks, guys. This has been a lot of fun, and it'll be weird not doing these for the next couple Friday nights. But like I said, stay in touch on social media at Flywheels for Twitter, Facebook group, or the cardboardcollections.blogspot.com. And I will have some new info up for the next posts or the next break coming up in early January. So thank you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody. Hope Santa Claus is good to you. I have a feeling he might be bringing me some junk wax boxes. I think I might be chasing some 92 Elite out of Donruss. But yeah, hope everybody has a great one, and I will catch you guys in a couple weeks. Thank you again. Everybody stay safe.